What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video we're going to be covering how to do a crap ton of damage. But right before the video starts, I do want to say that in my Discord I am hosting a lot of giveaways. It can be aura crates, cosmetic crates, clan rerolls, sets, and as you guys know, C2 is around the corner, so everybody look forward to that. We are going to be doing giveaways of that as well. But in my Discord I also have a damage build section, which you guys can always take a look at whenever you need some assistance on what to look for. So yeah, don't forget to join the Discord down in the link in the description, or it will be in the pinned comment down below. And yeah, let's get right into this video. So yeah, in this video, we're literally going to be talking about, okay, how can I do so much damage? How can I get my damage to over 800% or 900% to be able to one-shot things and, you know, continue on and get really strong? Because C2 is around the corner, and I expect everybody would like to do a crap ton of damage before it does come out. First things first, it is quite simple. You literally need to get max level. Max level is probably the easiest thing to do. Everybody says it's super hard. No, it's not hard. Everybody starts off on the starter island, which is the start of where you continue your adventure through here. The first quest you're going to have is the thieves. Obviously, you're just going to have to AFK these, basically just keep getting the quests here, and then just continue. Literally just continue. That's literally the easiest way to level up. You can literally just press this compass on the left. You see how I just turned green, and now it's telling me I can go to that little button over there, or that little quest line over there, and go do that quest over there. You're basically going to keep fighting whatever it is that you can fight in one shot while auto repeating the quest until it tells you to go to a different location. Once you do that, while you're doing these, you're going to be unlocking titles. So we're going to check here. We're going to go to titles. You're going to be unlocking these titles right here, the level titles and then the collection titles. The collection titles you basically get just by collecting items as you progress in the game. So this will help out a crap ton to level up really quick. As you see here, Golden Tyrant gives 35% XP plus 55% money and plus 40% gems. The most important thing you want here is the 35% XP. You probably get this quickly in early game, because you do get a lot of items just by killing enemies and as you progress. So whatever title you do end up unlocking, just equip them as you go by until you're max level, because that max level is going to help you be able to put a crap ton of your stat points into what you are using. So I always say this, whatever weapon you are using, max that out first. Obviously you're starting off, you're going to be starting off using melee, but if you proceed to start going for other weapons, make sure you max it out. You can always reset your stats and then put your points into that, and reset your stats again and put it into something else. As for me, I use melee and sword, and then obviously you want your HP maxed out, as that will keep you alive as you progress and start fighting stronger beings. But once you've done that, right, you've got your power, you've got your max level. Next thing you would want to go for is Haki. You guys can quite literally search up the Haki wiki on how to get it. Once you get Haki, as you proceed to max out Haki is literally by killing enemies, and the max level is 100. That 100 will give you, if we look right here, 75.5% more damage. That is very good just starting off. Everybody says that the Haki is not good. I don't know who says that. I don't know why they would say that. Doing that, just figuring out how to max out your Haki as like literally early game, it's so good. It gives you so much damage, especially your Conqueror's Haki. Everybody seems to ignore this stuff because they're like, oh, let me go get these accessories, this weapon, and I'm gonna do a lot of damage. You guys are actually ignoring a lot of very good things in the beginning to actually give you more damage. Right after that, literally just Haki. And as you proceed, you can look at other stuff like your stat reroll, your trait, your race, your clan. These 4 things at the top, easy beginner game stuff. Like, it's so easy. You can quite literally teleport to any island you want. We're gonna go to Sailor Island, because this is where the trait rerolls and stat rerolls are going to be at. And I'm going to tell you which ones are the best ones, because I do get questions on my live streams here and there and in my Discord. What's the best trait? If you go to trait here, you click index, the top ones are here. You could quite literally read the stats that it gives you. The best one, obviously, for damage and HP and cooldown is Emperor in the secret. I have that right now, and it gives me 130% more damage. Yes, 130% more damage. That is an insane amount of damage starting off. You get trait rerolls literally by killing any NPCs. I would suggest that you stack up to at least, I would say, 5,000 trait rerolls, as it requires 2,500 to get the pity for the secret. And it's all RNG based. It's just going to give you a random secret until you get Emperor or Celestial, one of those two. If you have Celestial, I would stick with that until you get a little further into mid game, end game, and then try to go for Emperor. But if you get Emperor on the first try, you're literally on a solid run. Literally a solid run. Now, next thing is stat rerolls. Here is probably going to help you the most for damage, as well as crit chance and crit damage. And if you're looking for a luck build, you also got the luck right here. If you're literally starting off, try to go for SS or triple S. If you have the gems, go for SS or triple S. Remember, the titles also give you 40% more gems. It depends what title you put on, but it will give you more gems. Try to go for a perfect stat reroll of SS or triple S. Then when you get little mid game, end game, I would say maybe even end game, go for your Z's, which are going to require a lot of gems. So I would hold on to chest. Once you have enough chest, I like my mythical chest, I wouldn't open these just regularly. I would equip a title that gives me 40% more gems, or however many more gems each title you have unlocked. I would equip that, then open up the chest, as it will give me more gems so that I could put it into the stat reroll. You would want to get SS, triple S early game. That is like the easiest thing you cannot ignore. Then from there, as you proceed and progress in the game, the next thing you would want is a title. Is literally a title. You can go and kill any boss around any, like even world bosses, or even just at boss island. You can get anything that would give you extra damage, to literally just easy damage percentages to you. So like Vampire King, he literally spawns right here. So does a Solo Hunter. They give titles. It is a like small chance to get them, but if you're doing this stuff while the 2x luck event is on, there is a better chance of you getting that title. You can also kill the world bosses. They give titles as well. But if you have gems and boss keys, you can go to Boss Island, go here, go to Boss Summoner, and spawn the Knight. It's the easiest title to get. And then once you get a little bit stronger, you could do Kinshi, then Soul Reaper, and you can just keep going down the list. You also get Tempest Relics from killing random NPCs, so you can get the Blessed Maiden. Easy titles. They're quite literally the easiest titles to get. Like during the 2x luck event, because it just helps out a crap ton. But like getting titles gives so much more damage. Like this title right here, the Frost Empress, by killing Ezzeth, the Ice Queen, 87.5% damage. That boosts me up a lot. Then from there, you would want to go for a rune, the runes. The early game rune that you should have or should get will be the Havoc rune. That is for damage build. Remember, we're just covering damage build here, but if you do want to see what luck build you can go for, or like the best luck build, you could just join my Discord. I will be posting that as well. But here, you go to dungeons. You're already going to have to do a quest if you haven't done it already. It's quite easy. You just got to look for dungeon pieces, and then you could come back and talk to this guy. You would want to go to the rune dungeon. I would suggest starting at easy or medium, depending on how much damage you are doing by this point, and then just go for the Havoc rune. The Havoc rune is the best one for early game. And then once you get late game, we're going to be talking about Primordial rune. But Havoc rune, if I equip it and we just go down here to rune, it gives me 88% more damage. But the thing is, you would want to keep doing the rune dungeons until you go down here and your rune level is level 60, which is max level. The way it levels up is literally by gaining different types of runes. It doesn't even matter which rune. It doesn't have to be the same specific rune. As long as you're gaining runes, your level for runes is going to be going up until it's maxed out. Then once it's maxed out, your rune that you have equipped will be at its max potential. As I have just equipped the Havoc rune, it gives me 88% more damage right there. And then late game is Primordial rune, which gives an extra 120% more damage, which is very good. The only way you could get it is from the tower, and it's a 0.1% chance of getting it. But the higher floors you go, the higher that chance becomes of getting it. But I would suggest just AFKing it, AFKing the tower, and just getting the Primordial rune, and that's about it. Then once you have your rune, from there you can start working on skill trees. I would suggest working on skill trees, as you literally get, I think it's 1 skill point for every 250 NPCs you kill. I would start putting like your early skill point stuff into damage. which if we just go here onto the slime island and then find the skill tree master right here, I would start going on damage. Literally just start putting your stuff in damage. And then from there, as you, because this right here is going to help you like one shot things early game, start going for crit damage, then crit chance, then HP. If you're not doing a luck build, you can leave luck for last. That is it. It is the most expensive thing on the skill point tree. But what we're looking for is a strong damage build. So focus on damage, and crit chance at the beginning, and then HP, then luck. As luck is the most expensive thing, but you will be gaining HP as you progress in the game due to accessories, artifacts, and stuff like that. Once you max out this right here, this skill tree, you're perfect. You're literally going into mid game. You probably are mid game by this point, as you will be doing a lot more damage, because the skill tree here gives me 25% more damage just off of damage. Then for my crit damage, literally, where is it? 25%. And then for skill tree, it gives you an extra 5% for crit chance. It is very, very good. Trust me, you are going to want to do that. Then from here, you want to go to Judgment Island. Judgment Island. Remember, every 250 kills gets you 1 skill point. So you could go AFK every night when you're done, you know, grinding yourself, and put in there your skill points into damage and everything else I just told you. Then from there, you want to come into spec passive. As you're killing NPCs, you will be gaining passive shards. The best passive shard is Rampage. Yes, it is Rampage. You want to be looking at this right here. I'm going to be showing you my own. Rampage, you want to be looking at the combo ramp cap, the cap percentage. But if the rest of your sub stats are not good, you would want to just re-roll until you have a perfect combo ramp cap, the percentage cap, and a good damage cap. For this one, I'm going to use this one for example. This first one that I have, let me just equip it. It has a 29.2% combo ramp cap with the 18.8% extra damage. It is very, very good. My second one over here is better due to the fact that it gives me more damage, but what you want is the cap to be very, very high. That means you can still do more damage regardless how low the damage percentage is on that spec passive. I use this all the time when I'm doing towers and going for like very high floors, and it helps out a lot. Like, I mean, I do a lot of damage. So I can actually show you guys right now. I'll just equip it and I'll go to starter island here and test it out on the dummy. I am on my damage build. So this is going to, let me just make sure I have everything equipped properly. Wait 1 second. Sorry. I currently have the wrong plan, but you guys will see I'll just hit F with the rampage on. It'll just do damage over time. That's what the rampage does. As you guys can see, I do a lot of damage, 102 billion damage off of 1 F move. Yes, there are people that do more damage out there due to the fact that artifacts, we're going to be going over artifacts in a second, because from spec passive, you then want to go to Lawless Island. Because as I said, you kill NPCs, you start getting these things and you're probably questioning, what do I do with these? You will start getting power shards. Once you get power shards, you can then come to the Lawless Island, come to power NPC right here. You would want to go for the Colossus. The Colossus gives you 20 to either 34% more damage, 20 to 35% HP, up to 3% of crit chance, up to 10% crit damage. And it also gives you luck, which is a crazy hybrid power to have. Then the passive, you deal 15 to 25% more damage to bosses. This is going to help out a lot if you're like boss farming, because when you're boss farming, you're basically trying to get the outfit for that boss or the title. So that right there will help you kill that boss really, really quick. And it will help out a lot, like a lot. And then from there, you're basically going to start getting like accessories, which is the outfits of the bosses. It depends which one you want to go for. But from there on out, literally it's just you're going towards end game. I would prefer that everybody gets either Eisen or True Eisen at the beginning. Just grind your way there, because with that weapon, you will be able to do a lots of damage to other bosses that have billions of health. Like, for example, once you go get True Eisen, which you could just search up on a wiki, the requirements to get it, what to do to get it. From there, you go straight to Ice Queen. Ice Queen does so much damage, having the weapon, having the accessories. Like here, I have 133 Ice Queen outfits. This right here, that whole outfit maxed out, gives me 160% more defense, 127% more damage, 35% damage reduction. Like it's super, super easy. But while you're fighting True Eisen, or Eisen, you will start getting the manipulator Howery, which means you will have a outfit, and then you also fight true Eisen, you will get the manipulator outfit. Like one of these two, just equip it, and if you get a lot of them as you're fighting it, trying to get the true Eisen, you just max it out, because that'll be an outfit for the time being until you go to Ice Queen and start getting her outfits and her weapons. But end game weapon right now is Ice Queen, fully maxed out with Blessing 10, and it's very, very good. Then you're probably going to have enough clan rerolls. I'm probably going to say this a lot of times. The best clan is Frostbane for damage. It is Frostbane for damage. A lot of people are going to say Altar. The only reason people will say Altar clan is due to the fact that, let me equip it now so we could take a look at it, is that your every 5 abilities, your next ability would do 1.5 times damage, but it's very inconsistent due to the fact that you would rather have a clan on that just does a lot of damage all the time, like very consistently. You don't want to wait every 5 abilities to do a lot more damage than, you know, than anything. So like if you're stuck in a spot where like, oh, I can't kill this boss quick enough, you don't want to wait for every 5th ability to do 1.5 times more damage rather than having the Frostbane that does consistent amount of damage. And it also gives you a lot of boost towards your damage, crit chance, and crit damage. I mean, it's insane. Like you also get 40% more damage, 10% sword damage, and then you get that luck. And then you also get each damage tick with a cap of 1.25x for 6-second duration. It's very good. Trust me, it is super good. And if you want a luck build clan, let me know. Join the Discord. It will be up there for you guys to see and for you guys to follow through and how to obtain it. It is all up there on my Discord. So take a look at that and we'll be going on to the next stuff. You will, by this point, you will have enough artifacts and your level will be high enough. I say artifacts, enough gems to unlock the artifact over on the Snow Island. Once you go there, let's go to Snow Island so we could go take a look at it together. Artifact, boom. You're going to have to come here, talk to this person, unlock the artifacts. Once you do, you've already killed a lot of mobs by this point to unlock artifacts. I will have a picture, an image on my Discord in the damage build of what your build is supposed to look like for the artifacts. So go take a look at that in the Discord in the link in the description or the comments. And it will literally show you what's the best artifact to have, what's the best main stat, what's the best sub stat, and all of that good stuff for you to maximize your damage with your artifacts. So yeah, go ahead and take a look at that. It will be down there. And yeah, from artifacts, you wouldn't want to go to the next thing, which is aura or cosmetics. These things are, you're probably going to get them mid game or just killing NPCs. You'll probably get very lucky to get one of these. They're basically just aura crates or cosmetic crates right here up here. You open them and then you can get auras, which give you 50% more damage for legendary, 12.5% damage for epic, 10% damage for common or rare, I should say. And then for uncommon is 7.5, and then for common is 5% more damage. And then cosmetic gives you damage and HP. For legendary, 15% damage, and then 20% HP. And then epic is 12.5 damage and 50% HP. And then rare is 10% damage, 12.5% HP. Uncommon is 7.5 damage, 10% HP, and 5% damage, 7.5 HP for common. These will help out along the run. It doesn't matter which one you get, just know it will help out. So that's always a good thing. Then once you probably get those, I'm just letting you guys know, because when you do get those, they do give you a boost. So make sure you equip them. From there, we're going to go back to, well, we're going to go to Shibuya Island. This is where you're going to upgrade your weapon. It could be whatever weapon it is. You're going to come here to Blessing, and you're just going to select the weapon you want. For example, I'm just going to click Abyssal Empress. You're just going to click Bless. And then there are going to be required materials that you're going to need to actually bless your item to the max level. And then you're just going to have to go get them. It's not hard to get. You literally just have to kill any NPC and they probably drop them for you. The most likely going to say Mithril, Adamantite, Obsidian. Those things you literally get from just killing any NPC. So you go ahead and come here and bless up your weapon. It gives you a good amount. So look, we're going to take a look here. Damage and blessing, 25% more damage. That is very good. Very, very, very good. Then the enchanter. Once you get enough of one outfit, as you guys can see here, every enchant next stats is going to tell you what it's applying to your outfit. But if you max out this, excuse me, if you max out this one right here, remember your outfit could fail to upgrade to the next level. So make sure you have a lot of these outfits to max them out. The max level is in E10. And if we just max it out real quick, it should show us how much more damage we will be doing with this outfit on. So let's take a look here. Let's max it out real quick. There we go. And then once let me see if I throw it on. Enchanter. I don't think I can put it back on here. Let me see. So that outfit right there actually would give me an extra 100 and well, for that one, the Abyssal would actually give me an extra 117% more damage. So with the Ice Queen outfit, once you get it, like mid game, 127.5% more damage onto that, fully maxed out for these two right here. Then literally just come here. Once you're done maxing out your stuff or getting it to a point that's maxed out for you at the current time, you're basically done. Because from there on out, now you have to focus on late game stuff, which is Infinite Tower or Boss Rush. This stuff here, you can set up to AFK. I probably will be uploading a video, or you could probably see somebody else's video on how to AFK the tower. It's quite easy, but you could search up how much is required to max out your tower. And I believe it's around, I think it's 36,000 tower tokens, 36,500 tower tokens to max out this entire thing. The reason is because luck is the most expensive thing here, but this here will give you extra damage. So if you go down here, Boss Rush gives me 25% and Infinite Tower gives me 25%. That being right there, look at this. We got 999.3% damage, 85% crit chance, and a 289.5% crit damage rate. It's probably not the best one out there, but this is still insanely good. You will be able to one-shot a lot of things. You will be able to kill all the bosses, one-shot mostly all the bosses, go to high floors on the Infinite Tower, do extreme on the Boss Rush. Like this build right here would no doubt help you out for C2. Obviously, until the new bosses come in, and then you can start grinding for those. But yeah, once again, join the Discord down below in the link in the description or in the pinned comment. And yeah, we can definitely talk more there. I can help out a lot of you guys there. And then I will be putting up the luck build up there, so you guys can also take a look at that and what to follow. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.